Well, hello everybody. How you doing? I thank you for watching Kingdom Builders Business University. We are so excited that you are here tonight. Thank you for joining us. We are super excited to come to you tonight to talk to you about entrepreneurship. Are you a business owner? Do you know somebody who is? If so, then come on in the room. Make sure that you go ahead and share this message and that you like and that you let somebody know who is a business owner that they need to come on in the room right now. Go ahead and tell them now to share this video because we want to make sure that they understand that they are getting ready to get some information, understanding, and maybe even a little bit of wisdom on how to run a successful business. Listen, tonight we are talking about business, business, business. We are talking about things that business owners, especially the elite entrepreneur, that we empower to have excellence as a business owner. This is what we are talking about. Business, business, business. When we talk about our companies from the angle of how are we doing as a business owner? Are we consumed by this idea that we are a business owner and only thing that comes out of our mouth is always about business, 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 but are we actually making money? But before I get into that, I want to discuss with you about who we are. My name is Michelle Green, aka KB Michelle Green. So you can pretty much find me all social media platforms, pretty much everywhere. And we are here to help you to be a better business owner. We teach you how to do business the right way. We teach you how to come into the a room of being a business owner and take over, to be able to understand exactly how to keep your business flowing, how to keep your business afloat. And how do we do that? We do that in three ways. We have an associate certification, we have a bachelor's certification, and a VIP master certification course that you can literally take online or in person virtually. Okay. So when we say that we help entrepreneurs, we teach you how to set up your business. We teach you how to run your business with money, with funding, with grants. We teach you how to manage your business with systems, artificial intelligence, courses, and all types of curriculums. In addition to that, we teach you how to market and media your company, how to set up the media, how to manage your media, how to even manage your sales. We show you how to have retention, how not to have retention, and we teach you how to talk to people. We show you all of the things that you could even consider as it relates to being a business owner. So thank you for joining us. And we hope that you will comment below as we are discussing the things about business, business, business. Being a business owner is not an easy task. I've been a business owner over 30 plus years, so I got a little bit of wisdom that I can share concerning business. All right, so let's get into tonight's topic. Like I said, tonight we are talking about the business owners who just talk about business, 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 but maybe not fully understand how business really should be working or flowing, how to continue to expand upon having a successful company. I've been a business owner for a long time and I have several different businesses. So I am a multi business owner. And being a multi business owner in the six figure arena, it really can take a toll on your life. But what I have learned is that being a business owner, I always have to refer back to what I call the basic foundation. What is the basic foundation of being a business owner? We talk about all of the different things that we have to do as a business owner, but we want to understand that being a business owner requires us to have fundamentals. It requires us to have basic foundations. And if we don't have those basic foundations to turn back to, then we will fail as a business owner. And I don't want you to fail. I want you to succeed. So I want you to begin to think about what are the fundamentals of your company? What are the basic foundations that will allow your business to be successful for a long period of time, even after you have left this earth? What are some of the things that you can think of right now that you are absolutely going to have always and forever, as long as your business is around. So, first, I want you to think about the fundamental of your business. The first fundamental of your business is that you have to have your product or service down pat. So, you cannot be the kind of business owner that's skipping around, jumping around from product and service, and not being clear on what it is that you are doing or what you have to offer. What are you bringing to the table? What is it that you own? What is it that you are offering? What is it that people are buying from you? And even if they ain't buying nothing right now, even if you are in a downhill of selling your products or services right now, what is the main core product that you have as a fundamental foundation for your organization? So, when we think about the first fundamental of our company, we got to really be clear on what it is that we're offering. And if you are clear on that fundamental, the next thing that we have to have as a fundamental is understanding how can we get the information out to our clients that this is what we have to offer. So, a lot of times, what we do is we tend to go into the equation of deciding that we don't want to necessarily be in front of the camera all the time. We do want to do a couple of lives here or there in social media, or we may want to advertise every now and then in some type of advertisement state as a vendor in person or online through some type of virtual meeting, or even if we are just kind of spreading the word, by talking to our family members and friends and the people that we know in our neighborhood and our communities, our cities and states. We might just want to be able to talk to the people in person and just tell them, hey, I offer credit, I offer business, I offer, the word of God, I offer whatever it is that you're offering. What we have to know is that as it relates to our companies, we have to get ourselves out there in front of people. So, the second fundamental of your business is to get noticed, to be able to be seen, to be heard, and so that multiple people, not just people in your regular community, see you and know who you are, but also the people who have no clue that you exist. So the people who are not in your city, that are not in your community, that are not in your state, that are maybe not even in your nation, are the ones that need to know who you are. So I want you to understand that as a basic fundamental of being a business owner and you thinking about business, business, business all the time, I want you to begin to put together a strategy for being seen and being heard. Now, one of the things that we can offer here at KBBU is we have a KBBU coach that offers podcasting and TV called CTR Media. And this is a network, just like a whole organization, that is streamed to over 3.6 billion viewers every day, every single day, and they are in over 175 countries. So, as it relates to being seen and heard, one of the things that we can help you to do is collaborate with CTR Media Network. That's one of the ways that you can actually expand upon your foundation, your fundamental of being seen and heard. That's right. Dr. Tina J. Ramsey is one of our coaches here at Kingdom Builders Business University. And we are so grateful for them because when I say that since we have collaborated, we have been seen in places that we never could have been seen and heard in. And that gives us the ability as a business owner to do what? To continue our businesses, to even think about things that we never would have thought about for people in places that we never would have known had it not been for the exposure of this foundation of getting to know more people in other places. So, why is this so crucial for us? It's crucial because we got to get ourselves out there. We got to put ourselves in front of people that would love our products and services, would love to get to know us, would love to be able to do business with us. But we're so consumed, as most entrepreneurs are, with just a handful of people or the amount of clientele that we currently have. And we're so consumed with handling the ones that we got that we forget about sometimes that there are billions of people who don't even know who we are and would love to pay us in exchange for our products and services. So the second principle is making sure that you are in front of the camera, making sure that you are seen and heard. Develop a podcast, set up a course, write an ebook, do something that's going to allow you and your voice for your product and service to be able to be seen all around the world and heard all around the world. Make sure that that is a fundamental that you write down on your notebook piece of paper. All right? And implement it. Don't just write it down, put it in action. Okay? All right, so the next thing that we are looking at as a foundation or a fundamental principle of being a business owner and having a successful business is that we really have to see what it is that we are doing as a system to earn a living. But not just to earn the living, but to also learn how to invest into the right things. See, as a business owner, we get really caught up into making a sale. We get really caught up into our clients and the product or service that we have. And sometimes we forget about making that product or service better so that we can make more sales. And we also forget about that there are other things that we can do with the sale that we earn to make more money. Okay? What thing can we do to make more money from the product or service that we already sold? We can invest. So I want you as a business owner to begin to think about this and take this very serious, because the fundamental of a successful organization is always going to be that you are going to start investing into other businesses that are profitable so that you can begin to receive an interest off of the money that you're earning by investing. That's right. Money compounds. But if we don't do the right thing with our money, no matter how many sales we get, we are always going to be chasing the rabbit of trying to get more sales instead of living the luxury business lifestyle that we always dreamed of. The reason why I've been able to sustain being a business owner for so long is, number one, my foundation and my rooted fundamental is that I believe in God. My foundation is that I trust Him in everything that I do. But another one of my foundational things is, as a business owner, I have to invest money into the things from the sales that we make. I cannot just decide that I'm going to always get the sale and pay a bill. I cannot always decide that every time I'm making a sale, I'm just going to take that money and help to live or sustain my living arrangements. In other words, I can't just pay the mortgage. I can't just pay the lights, the water, the cable, the internet, the cell phone bill, the vehicle. I can't just do certain things with the money and never invest back into the business. And when I say invest into the business, what I'm literally talking about is, do you have any type of investment plan for your company? As a business owner, a fundamental has to be that you are not just in business to make the sale, but you're in business to compound the money, allowing it to multiply so that you can accrue wealth and one day pass that business over to somebody else while you live off the interest that you have been investing over a period of time. That is the ultimate fundamental of a business owner being successful as a business owner. When I say that I have known about investing for over 30 plus years, listen, not just known, been educated, been certified. Listen, I'm trying to tell you that there is so much wealth and riches as a business owner that you can have, but you have to make this a fundamental in your organization. You cannot just go on just thinking that I got to make my product better, I got to get more clients, I have to make more sales, I have to increase in all of these different systems. I got to learn how to do AI. I have to do this. I have to do that. We have to invest. We have to invest into our organizations. In other words, we need to put an investment, set it up for our companies. We have to set up a investment, I'm going to say it again, for our companies. We have to put things in place that will always and continually allow our businesses to grow. So, listen, I hope that these three things are fundamental things that you will begin to apply in your business. We can't just be talking about business, business, business all the time without actually implementing and exercising the three things that are fundamentals, that are foundations, that are things that we really cannot live without. We have to make sure that these things are implemented in our companies so that we can flourish and grow. If you've learned something today, there's a whole lot more that you can get from KB Michelle Green. You can actually come into one of our associates, bachelor's, or VIP master certified classes, and you can take those classes and learn how to really do business the right way, because there is so much more from where that came from. Not only just learning, but also implementing these actual skills and strategies that we have learned over the 30 plus years that we've been in multiple businesses and we have been successful at it. So when I say that there is more for where this is coming from where this is coming from, you can get a whole lot more than this. If you would just come on over to KBBU, you can go to our website, which is www.kbbulllc.com. You can also call us at 855-522-8552, or you can email us at info@kbbullc.com. I'm going to put this on the screen so that you can see exactly where you can go to. And then when I talk with you, I want you to know that we're going to go to the next level. We're going to go to the next level together, because KBBU is all about collaboration and increase. That's what we are about. Business, business, business. So let's get on it. Let's get in there and fit in where we can. Okay, let's come on over to KBBU today and make sure that you are engaging in one of our courses, you're engaging in our strategy sessions so that we can take your business to the next tier. All right, thank you guys for watching. Listen, don't forget about subscribing to KBBU. Make sure that you are hitting that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you will set your notification to never ever again miss another episode of KBBU behind the scenes. Behind the scenes of what, Michelle? Behind the scenes of an entrepreneurial lifestyle. That's what this is all about. So thank you for watching again. Make sure that you like and you share. And I will see you every Wednesday from 9:30 to 10 so that we can talk about these business strategy tips with KB Michelle Green. Yours truly. All right. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.